You can now speak to the lovely
I
audience.
can speak to the lovely audience. How y'all doing, baby? It is Sunday. I hope you had a great weekend. I had an absolutely fantastic weekend.
Wait. We can't do this yet.
Oh, yeah. Get your shit on there, buddy. Look at there. Doesn't that change his persona? He goes from geek to, hey, you want to go hunting today? There you go.
All right, now we can continue with our activities.
We're both wearing new hats. Mine is compliments of Robert Elsner, who is one of our Blue Dot family members, who was at the Blue Dot meetup up in San Antonio, and Travis got his.
I got mine from our one and only Dennis Valadez, also known as one of the moderators of the Blue Dot live stream.
Yes, we had a great time up there.
Absolutely. We're gonna do that more
We're gonna
often.
do this more often. We're gonna plan some stuff like this. It was just absolutely great. We had Lone Wolf showed up.
Who?
Lone Wolf, baby. Lone Wolf. You ain't never gonna find out his name though.
He doesn't exist. I
He
don't know
doesn't
what Dad
exist.
is
He's only
talking
a
about.
legend. I hear of him. I've heard of him. And now I have met the man behind the legend. But you'll notice we're going to post some pictures and stuff. There's a video that Dennis did that put out on John Bertavo Speaks page. I hope you got to see it. If not, we might be able to pull it up here a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be pulling it up here.
Okay, we'll pull that up a little bit here. Amazing people. David and Sally Robertson came all the way from Everett, Washington, and flew in, and I think I found my kindred spirit in David. He is a great guy, and I so thoroughly enjoyed being with everybody, and it was great. And the barbecue was the worst in Texas, baby. That's what the hat says. Rudy's worst barbecue in Texas. Are you shitting me? That stuff was pretty damn good, and a nice atmosphere, and we had Dennis and his wife Alora and his Dennis's kids, and we got to meet Destiny, who was on the show that time, and really amazed all of us with her intelligence and she caught us off guard with of how involved she was in our movement and stuff, and in social things altogether. But man, it was just, I had a great time. I really did. I so enjoyed myself, and we're gonna have to do that more often.
We need to thank not only everybody for coming out, but it just so happens I have this gentleman in the call right now.
Oh,
we got Dennis, who we need to thank for doing all the hard work putting this together. And
Dennis is the one that found us the location, made sure that everybody knew, and put this whole thing together. So yeah, Dennis Valadez.
And he gave me this bitchin' hat.
And he gave him a bitchin' hat.
So Dennis,
Robert
thank you
Elsner
so
gave me my bitchin' hat. So, and they are from Rudy's barbecue place there in San Antonio, and it's gonna be, I like it because it's gonna always remind me of our Blue Dot hookup there in San Antonio.
And Dennis, also, we need to make the comment, because I'm pretty sure everybody noticed. The set looks really cool now, thanks to Dennis, because now we got our mood lighting back. Yeah. So,
there's a slight tint of blue.
Yeah, we're still working on everything, but if it ain't across to y'all yet, we are tired. This was a long weekend.
It was a long weekend, but it was great.
It was so fucking great.
But it is a whole lot better than it could have been. Because a guy, J.D. Garza, who
wicked awesome dude,
man. He charged up our AC. Charged it up to the max, and that baby ran live all the way to San Antonio and back. So man, what a difference an AC makes, and made the whole trip better. So thank you, J.D. Garza, and we appreciate the shit out of you, buddy. And
So really quick, before we get everything kicked off too hardcore, we want to welcome Dennis, Velda, and the mysterious, still always mysterious,
there he
Lone
is.
Wolf.
Lone
How's
Wolf.
it going?
Hey Dennis, how you doing, buddy? There's the laugh of the Lone Wolf.
That was Dennis, I thought. Oh no,
No,
Dennis
that-
and Lone
Yeah,
Wolf
they were
and
both
Velda.
laughing.
Everybody's laughing.
Shit, no, I know who these people are now. I met them face to
I
face.
Yeah.
made it home at 4:50 this morning.
Whoa,
Jesus
shit!
Christ.
Yes, Lone
what?
Wolf.
What?
He just rode a long way from somewhere.
He went from somewhere to
On his motorcycle.
Yeah.
And on his Gold Wing, baby, and it's a nice looking bike. Hey, Leo, this guy is really cranking it there, buddy. Yeah, and had an absolutely great time with Lone Wolf, and learned a lot about him that we can't tell you, because if we tell you, we'll have to kill you, and we don't want to kill you.
no.
Y'all are family, so. But you'll see him in the group pictures, and he'll be the guy with his face covered. And Travis was what did y'all took a?
Yeah, so no joke. Robert Elsner took a photo, and I'll have to pull it up here in a minute.
Oh, you got it.
But yeah, no, it's somewhere on the internet, I think, or somewhere on Facebook, and basically he just took a photo down the table where everybody was sitting, and
it shows all of us.
It shows everybody except for Lone Wolf's face, who conveniently was behind your elbow.
Behind my elbow. I haven't seen the
It
picture yet.
just snapped the photo, and just conveniently you can't see his face, so
Hey,
it's like
Lone Wolf, I was protecting your back there, buddy.
either that or they're controlling you to move your elbow in that
That's what
direction.
it
I'm
is,
just
that's
saying.
what it is,
It's
yeah.
probably dim aliens.
Them aliens. We got to storm Area 51 and see them aliens.
Yeah.
It's those
Shit.
secret moves.
Hello,
It's very
Velda.
much secret moves.
Hello, Velda.
Hello.
How are you,
How are
dear?
you?
I'm doing fine.
I'm good.
I had a great weekend, baby.
And
It
you
was-
were there with us in spirit, so
In
that made
spirit,
it even better.
everybody was there.
Yes.
It was, man, we got to do this again. I like it.
I kept watching and watching and watching all afternoon for anything to pop up on down. And 19 hours later, I find where you guys posted.
Thanks to Dennis jumped in, because I got so involved with talking to people and visiting and having a great time that for a long time stretch there, and Travis, poor Travis, he drugged that big old sack with the computer and the cameras and the keyboard, everything, the microphones, and it just got so involved in the family discussion and everything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I should have posted a whole lot more, but we are going to be posting.
Yeah, I got some video, but I got under the same thing as you. It's like, because I was actually going to link the Naruto video to our Blue Dot meeting, but we just got so caught up in conversation. Like, it was so much fun that I forgot that I should have been filming the entire
forgot
time.
we were supposed to be doing something.
But I mean, we got enough to show everybody.
Yeah,
and,
we've got plenty of pictures, and it was just great. It was
it really was.
first time I ever rode in an Uber too.
Yeah, no
Never rode
shit.
in an
Like,
Uber
it's
before,
weird
baby.
things like that'll stick out.
We're
to me
continental
forever.
now, baby. We've been to the big city and done experienced Uber.
With this hat,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be able to fool them people so
Yeah,
much
you'll
easier.
be able to feel them now.
I'm gonna fool them.
Feel them now. But yeah, we rode with David and Sally. They stayed at the same hotel we were at, so we had a lot of time to sit around and talk and compare notes of our lives, and it was just so great. Now, before we start getting into the conversation and pulling people into the room, because I do see people in there I want to get in here, I want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to Thomas Morgan. Thomas Morgan is the guy who did this drawing, his artwork, and I just love this guy. He sent me 2 packages of cards, and Thomas, if you're listening, buddy, and I hope you are, those cards have been duly distributed along with some others I had that you had sent, and everybody was just
It was a group
fun. We had a lot of fun trying to figure out some of the characters in your paintings. Thomas, he told me that he enjoys painting those things while he's watching us, and that to me is such a it just warms my heart, and
You'll pick on Travis next.
There was so many of those. I was like, geez.
Yeah. He sent me something else. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Oh yeah.
I bet you could.
It'll come to me. It'll come to me.
While you're thinking of that, I want to cut in for a second and appeal to the masses watching. The hat that Travis is wearing right now is the only hat he's owned in 10 years, so he told me.
Because you got a big head.
People send Travis hats.
Oh, yeah. Dennis.
John has a few hundred T-shirts. Travis has one hat. Send him a hat.
One hat. So
Jesus
everybody
Christ.
send Travis a hat.
Because Dennis shocked me. He goes, "You seem like a hat guy." Like, so I thought I'd get you this hat.
Well, it does. It kind of changes his
Yeah, well, what's funny is...
persona.
Yeah, well, what's funny is I told him, like, dude, I actually used to be I used to only wear hats. But as I gotten older, my head gotten bigger.
All right, all right.
What's up?
Oh, I just comment. I'm reading them. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. No, I just didn't want to cut you off.
They can hear me. No, I'm just making little subtle little comments.
Yeah, wait, what was that, Velda?
I was going to say before you come in and bring Jorge in, Jorge, you need to turn down John on the TV before you come in the room because we can hear him. We were hearing him loud and clear.
Okay.
You guys in the other room, in the green room.
Gotcha. But yeah, no, like I used to only wear hats, and also I like to wear beanies and stuff. And I told him this is the first hat I've had in forever, but it was kind of cool. Like he can tell I was a hat person, even though I haven't worn a hat in God knows how long.
Yeah.
So
chip off the old block.
This is gonna be my new work hat for the show and for yard work and stuff to keep these long locks out of my goddamn face. So thank you, Dennis, and also Dennis is one of the few people who ever gifted me the loving gift of magic cards, and me and Rose are gonna have some. Like I walked in earlier and showed them to her, and her eyes just glistened. So they're in a new good home, buddy, and I really appreciate it. Oh, and we also flew your flag. Dennis, whoa, what are you?
Sorry. I thought you didn't.
Look at you.
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway, no, we were talking about
beep. What?
We were also talking, like, when we moved the Green Dragon, we were able to fly the flag, and we only had the Texas flag, and then, we were talking about getting American flag, and Dennis just happened to have an extra, so immediately when we got home, me and Tyler went out there and flew the new American flag.
Dennis would be proud. He got it right up there on top of the building.
Yep.
Baby.
Wasted no time.
Took down the Texas flag. I wonder where he put that.
Yeah.
Where did he put that?
It's actually...
It's right. It's out of camera view.
It's out of camera view, but it's right there.
It's right there.
Yeah.
It was...
Someone's asking if you can, or if they can order Thomas's art.
He's got he's got a website. We'll put a link to it up. I would assume you can.
Yeah.
I've been trying to hand them out to people as I get them and whatnot, and so he's in 2 days he sent me a package in each day for 2 days, and so I had all these cards, and I just knew, and they do every time I get one of his work, it's just I love the way his mind works. What did David say? That he's the
Picasso of the
resistance or something.
Yeah.
He's like the Picasso of the resistance. I mean, his paintings are just, I love it.
They're fun because the more the longer you look at it, the more you notice it, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
There you go.
Was this guy high? That's what you think. Was this guy high? Because man, but by the way, the picture that I held up, we're going to be putting this picture of me up on a T-shirt, so we'll be having that in the store pretty soon, and I'm just so proud of that. It just tickles me to death every time I see one of his letters in the mail.
Yeah. Before we really get into the thick of it, I'm just going to ask you a question, Dad.
Huh?
This was really a nice weekend.
Yeah.
Can you still even get mad right now?
Oh yeah.
You can?
If I put myself there. Yeah.
Freaking
asshole. Are you shitting me? Had to ruin my whole damn weekend. I was drifting right along, having a great time, and here you bring up Donnie's
Careful.
Shit. Thank you, Bella.
There you
Stick
go.
up for me. Don't be letting that shit in.
Yeah, I just don't want you dropping the bomb tonight.
Yeah. No. Yeah, well, now that cat said, no, everybody feel free, baby. It's.
No, we want to get past that 15, 20 minutes so that you get.
I think I messed that up already.
Oh, did you?
I think I did.
Screw it then.
No, you haven't.
Oh, okay.
Just reminded me of when we went live yesterday and blindsided John, and he raised his voice. All the people around were like, "What's going on?"
I loved
baby,
it.
The look on his face was wonderful.
Thank you. I'm not bashful, baby. When I talk about this Blue Dot family and our beliefs and where we want this country, I want everybody to hear me. If everybody in that whole damn place heard me, well, that's just good. That's just good. They got the message. And
not in the shove it in your face kind of guy.
No,
it's more like
I'm a nice
world,
guy.
lend me your ear.
That's right. Friends, Romans, countrymen. That's right, baby.
I'm convinced those cops were Republicans.
I seen them. I seen the cops. They
walked out.
They walked out. I seen it in the video, and I'm thinking, oh, there's them cops they was talking about. I didn't know they was there. And you watch this radical here. He's getting out of hand.
There was also a family next to us,
Yes,
like looking at us, like, what in the world is going on? Like,
well, they looked at me when I went over to question that young lady that was sitting over there on the table. I wanted to make sure she was a member of our group because she looked like she was trying to spy on us and everything. And it turned out to be Destiny Valadez, who is Dennis's daughter, and she was just a delight. She is just a delightful young woman, and she's gonna make something.
Dennis's whole family.
I know it.
Cool.
They're all impressive. All of the kids. Dennis, you should be very proud, buddy. You should be very proud.
I am, but it's nice to be reminded sometimes. Cause,
that's true.
I live with them. I see them every day.
Tell him that. Tell Travis that. Tell him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, say loves his daddy.
Oh, give me a break.
See how he treats me? Give me a break. I don't have to say that shit.
Yeah, because
the two of you remind me of Envy and Wayne going at each other all the time.
Oh Lord, no.
Oh yeah.
It's funny because he says these stories as if they're true.
Yeah. Well, they are.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Are you accusing me of telling falsehoods here? Y'all should have seen it the other day in the backyard. He over there had a rake over there, and I was just minding my own business back there in the back. He come over there with the rake like he's going to hit me and shit, and I had to carry down and crawl away. I was thinking about calling Popo. Elder abuse, look at here. No.
And here all I have is the nicest things to ever say about Dad, and here we go.
I have been so lucky. My two boys are the love of my life, and both of them, mush, all that kind of shit.
Oh, so now when you're trying to show something, it's all mush. It's easier to talk shit.
You don't know by now. Well,
don't be mistaken, folks. These two melted like butter when they saw my dog.
Oh
my
yeah.
God.
Yeah, Boots.
Boots
He's the puppy, baby.
Dog.
I'm telling you, I love dogs. I do. I'm just a dog person from the word go. And Boots came out, their little puppy, and I'm telling you, she was friendly as everything. And oh yeah, my dogs when I got home, they're, where you been?
Yep.
I love it.
Who's that strange dog?
Who's that smell, baby? Where you been? I'm mad. But hey, Grim, Kathy Larkin, Silver Fox Slim Racing. I see y'all all out there. Anita Clark, thank you very much for showing up. Bill Jones, Sharon Osborne. We're so appreciative of all our Blue Dot family. And I swear, well, growing hemp is now legal in Texas. What? Huh?
Oh yeah, I thought I read something about it. It's like they're getting closer to like actually fixing it up to where.
Yes, officer, that is hemp. That's hemp.
I think we'll get medicinal by next year.
That would shock the hell out of me if that's.
I hope so. It's hard to say.
If you go blue, you will.
That's right, baby. That's right.
Go blue,
you know,
goddammit.
And it's been said that if the Republicans had any sense, they'd grab hold of that too, and do something, because it's a national thing. It's you know. Do you really want to be the last state to you know, get on the wagon, get on the train here?
Not to mention the benefits. I mean, they tax the hell out of it.
No shit.
All that income.
Yes. Hey, Leo.
Colorado.
Hey,
Leo. You ought to.
Hey there.
You ought to seen Lone Wolf's ride, baby.
Oh, really?
Pretty nice, baby. Pretty nice.
Why have I not seen pictures?
Well, yeah.
There's a reason for that.
There's a reason for
there
this.
There is a legit reason for that.
Never mind.
Oh, no, baby. It's all up and up honorable shit like you wouldn't believe.
Ain't doubting nothing.
But,
I ain't doubting nothing.
But it's one of them situations, yeah, if we tell you, you have to die. And we like your wife. We like your wife, your dogs, and all that stuff, and we don't want to kill you. So, no, I'm telling you, Leo, if you met him, you'd attach to him immediately, buddy. He is.
Well, I mean, they're in the same room right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. They're in the same. Oh, Lone Wolf's right. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm talking smack about you.
I'm doing my thing. Just sitting here with my mouth shut.
Yeah, he rode that bike a long way. He rode that ride a long way to come down and see us, and I was just so.
Dude, you took your bike down there.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yes, he did. Rode it all the way. And what a
sorry,
ride.
guys, we got a blue healer in here that's doing that blue healer
Oh,
thing. Anybody
shit.
ever been around one of them?
Oh, man.
Yep.
There you go.
When they
Good
try
dogs.
to control.
Good dogs. Blue healers are outstanding dogs.
But that when they try to control and they use that high pitch bark, holy shit, that thing hurts.
I used to have one right on the back of my welding rig all the time. I mean, she wouldn't get off either.
Smart. You know that they're unlike most dogs that have been domesticated.
Yeah.
Most dogs that have been domesticated, especially the major breeds, are wolf derivatives.
Yeah.
However, blue heelers and a few others are not. They are dingo dog derivatives.
Sheep herders. And they
they
will
are
herd
dingo
shit.
dogs.
Yeah, they're in there.
And they will take the lead. They don't have a problem with that.
Good dogs.
And demand. So did you guys see the shit I caused today?
No, not yet.
No, I haven't.
We've only just got settled in from the trip.
Yeah, we just got home a little while ago.
Y'all got to check this out. Y'all got to listen to this.
This is hilarious.
Leo did a good one.
I kind of fucked with some people today.
Well, good for you.
Oh, damn.
There it went, brother. There it went.
it.
See, baby, you can't control destiny. You know, it's.
I know.
It's meant to happen, baby. It's meant to
I know.
happen.
I tried.
It's okay. It actually says we've been going for 24 minutes. So
A valiant attempt.
Oh, good.
There you go. Maybe we missed.
we made the time limit.
Yeah, maybe we missed the algorithm. I'm sorry, Leo.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm trying to find the thing anyway. I did a thing today. Was probably before we even get into this, I am apologizing to the blue dots because I snared a couple of them too.
Well,
and they were all blue dot strong. I mean, they came back hard at everybody came in, but I did snare a couple of them with their thinking that it was real. It's the first time that I have honestly trolled anyone, but I did because that's what's being done to us. We are being trolled. Yeah. And that's Trump's that's his whole methodology. And so I posted this. It was a picture of the flag inverted, the country in distress, and wrote on it, "That's it. After reading the things that man has done, I can only think this. This country is the laughingstock of the world. We aren't a brilliant country anymore. We are a foolish country. American leaders are spinning in their graves when they see the stupidity of our country. We are a weak and very stupid country. Other countries laugh at us because they can't believe how stupid we are. We are no longer a respected nation. We are a laughingstock to the rest of the world. It's simple. Our country has gone to hell. Nothing works here. Roads, schools, hospitals, healthcare are all terrible, and the world laughs at us for it. The American dream is dead, and we have become a third world nation. We are an embarrassment. There are so many stupid laws that we've enacted that the rest of the world, to them, we are the stupid country in so many ways. I'm not sure there's an America for me with Donald Trump as president. Share that shit."
Yeah. Well, there you go, baby. That's pretty powerful. That's pretty powerful.
No, stop.
Wait. John.
Wait.
Oh, there's wait,
there
there's
yet.
more.
Yeah, wait for it, John.
Because I put this into some Trump-friendly pages.
Right.
Here in Middle Tennessee. I may have to change my name.
Yeah, I understand that shit.
But I put this into some Trump pages and let them go. And then after it got really stupid and I had heard if you don't like it here, why don't you just leave? Or let's take it to what they really meant, the whole back to Africa thing that they did the last
That's
time.
what they did.
But I let them go for a while with that, and then I explained to them, before you get too pissed off, you've been played, and you've been played well, because everything that is written there that you read and got so upset about, of that, only the first two and last two sentences are mine. That's it. After reading the things that man has done, I can only think this. And I'm not sure there's an America for me with Donald Trump as president. Share that shit.
That's the only words you
changed.
And
the rest of it, everything
I think I'm all of a sudden realizing I remember where
every word of it is verifiable in video form.
There you go.
Attributable to Mr. Donald J. Trump.
I had a feeling of that as I was listening to it, because I was like, this is well
towards the little days past when y'all said, wait a minute, you're waiting for the best. And then there was something else you said, and it started clicking in my head that, wait a minute.
They bought it, man. They bought it.
I remember this.
And then I explained to them,
isn't that
this was not to try to change any of their mind about Trump at all. What I was trying to explain to them was that they had been duped.
Yes.
And easily duped. Just their own Führer's words, just because it came from somebody you thought was a liberal. Russia and Donnie did that in 2015, 2016. They tried to do it in 2018, and they're going to try to do it again.
Mm-mm.
And if they don't see that, they're just being duped.
They are, and they have been. And here's another little scary part of that. Let's concentrate it down to the places that the Russians concentrated their attacks on. The ones that he got from the polling data he got from Paul Manafort, so that the Russians would know exactly what areas to target with stories and stuff to change the paradigm in this country to make them see through different lens than we all saw. Yeah, this is and I'm glad you brought that out, Leo, because it's just another example. Because no matter what this man says, you can go back and find the opposite on tape with shit coming out of his mouth. It's on Twitter. You can find out every idiot thing that the man ever said, and contradicts himself constantly. It was a con from the word go, but it was more than that. It was more than that. He was tapping into the hatred that we saw when Obama was elected. They could not stand that there was a black man in the White House, that there was a man of color that had moral integrity and guidance for this country. That just hit a lot of them right to the core. And those
fuckers are out there.
Yes, they are, baby. They call themselves lots of shit. We call them cockroaches. They're always going to be around. You're always going to have some roach sprayed nearby or something to scare them back in their little holes.
There was one that came. I posted. He must have traced it back from the. I posted. Yeah, everybody's got one of those hip.
But think about it. His words have come true, and he has made it's self-fulfilling prophecy. That's what he said, and that's what he's making this country. The words that you read as his statements at our country at that time is what is self-fulfilling right now. He's making that come true.
They laugh at us because they can't believe how stupid we are.
The world was proud of us when Obama was president. The world respected us. We didn't
we had dignity.
That's right. We had dignity. We had integrity. We didn't have a racist who had a history of racism, of stupid remarks about women, who have physically assaulted women, who has a wife who you can go on. I don't want to say nothing. You just go and look at everything you want to see.
Yeah, you can find any goddamn thing
anything you want to see of that woman. You can go look it up. Take that. How about you Republican Christians and all? Oh, it's art, John. That's art. Kiss my ass when it's on the other, but it's called pornography. And you can't convince me anything else with that picture of her walking across the room holding a towel up to her floose. What was going on right before that picture? Where's the video? Because damn good and well there's one out there. Anyway, I don't like talking about
I just want to make sure there are those of him committing crimes because we are going to take him out this time. It is scary as fuck. I worry about it all the time. Maybe we won't, but there's too much out there. We are going to take him out, and it is so obvious that once we do, he is no longer a sitting president. Justice Department, shut the fuck up. This one ain't on you now. This is ours. This rule about can't prosecute a sitting president when he's not president.
That's not a law, baby. That's just an opinion. That's an opinion by the legal counsel of the White House, of the Department of Justice. That's it. That's not a law, and that little statement needs to be tested, that you can't indict a sitting president. That's just bullshit. I think the
right.
I think the Constitution lays it out. What was that, Bill?
And that was decided under Dicky Tricky.
Yeah, Tricky Dick. Yeah.
It was put in there because they needed them.
They were trying to hide shit. That's all it is. That's what it is now. You know, when you're a crook, you're a crook, and we can see you. And I'm being distracted by.
Yeah, keep going, damn it, while I set this up.
Okay. Let me look the other way.
I'm just trying to set
no,
up a
I'm
video
telling you,
here.
You're right, Leo, on the point that this is it, baby. This is like the last stand. This is like the Alamo, baby. We have to do this in 2020, or we win our freedom, or we lose everything if this man were to get in for another 4 years.
There's nothing left if
there will be nothing left, because he is steering it right into a fascist country. And let me remind you again, every time I say that, it's when companies rule the government. Well, guess what, baby? Look around. When corporations rule the government, that's called fascism, baby.
And I gotta tell you, there's a thing about, and it's one that I've kind of accepted recently.
Right.
I would just hope that they stay off of those that I love. Along the way, after all of this comes said and done, it's going to go one way or another. Either we're going to win this thing in 2020, or we're going to be on the Jewish side of the Holocaust in the 1920s.
If he keeps on the way he promotes hate, and that hate can produce violence, and that's the big part, that he doesn't give a shit if it does or not, as long as they're fighting for him. What's that, Belda?
I said he's going to get one of our 4 girls killed.
If he keeps this shit up, that's a distinct possibility. AOC and Ilham Omar already have to have extra security around her.
It's crazy. Like, that was actually a conversation we had so many times this weekend with everybody. Like, everybody was asking, like, what are your opinions on the Ford? Should they worry? And it's like,
yes.
Yeah, they should fucking worry.
Every one of them. Every one of them should worry.
My vote on the subject.
Go ahead, Lone Wolf.
You're damn right they're worried.
Yeah, they should be.
Just like I am.
We all need to be aware of that. But again, I always say that if violence happens, the law is going to treat it just like any other mass shooting event. You know, whoever's doing the shooting are going to be either arrested or shot dead themselves for terrorist acts. You know, because let's face it, we've seen this in our country before. We saw it in Oklahoma. It blew up a building. You know, it
saw it in Las Vegas with
when AR-15.
The stock.
You see that hate, baby. You see that hate, and it all is possible. You know, the discussion this weekend was about how kids. We were talking about how Destiny is getting ready to vote and everything or something, and the subject came up of, you know, when are they old enough to vote? Well, hell, they're having life-saving active shooter drills in their school right now. Were we doing that when we were their age? No.
Hell no.
Yeah.
We were ducking and covering for atom bombs.
Yeah. We were ducking cover.
Kiss our asses goodbye.
Ain't it sad now that we have to duck and cover from an attack within our own society? You know, it's.
And that's exactly where he's pushed it, and that's exactly where he wants it. He wants that little.
Yes.
That little Hitler's his squad.
Well, that's what he says. You know, he's got the bikers. He's got the bikers for Trump. You know, he's got the really bad people.
He ain't got a lone wolf.
Yeah.
I know that.
No, he's got problems, baby. Well, like we were discussing also, the idiots all think, well, you know, them libtards, they don't own guns. that has, and we had a debate about that because being a Republican or a Democrat, if you're a gun owner, and especially if you're a responsible gun owner, which every gun owner claims to be, and every one of them, if you ask them, are for, reasonable gun laws and closing the loopholes and shit like that. All of them, but we can't get it passed because our lawmakers, Mitch the bitch.
Well, now hold on. We can't get it passed. Now that's another thing just came out today.
Huh?
We can't get it passed because there has been such a strong gun lobby. That strong gun lobby
is falling apart, baby.
Is in deep, very bad shit.
Yeah, and sooner or later.
Bad shit.
Yeah, people are going to recognize.
They ain't going to have the money to put out for this election.
Yeah. Ain't that a cool picture, Dave?
Going bankrupt, they are.
Yes, they are.
It is a good picture. Hey, Dennis, you know who you remind me of? My grandson.
Oh, look at there.
Oh, yeah?
You're looking at the pictures?
I hope that's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Yeah, I think they're looking at the pictures on Discord.
Yeah, I'll pull them up right now.
Yeah,
we're just going through some photos. What's that?
There's mine, his, and ours, and my grandson is his his grandson, but it's our grandson. You know what I mean?
Yes, there you go.
Yeah,
and you guys look so much alike, even to the whiteness in the beards and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
you're supposed to ignore that part.
In the picture that everybody's looking at there, that's Travis on the end. That's Robert Elsner, and of course me, and then that's David Robertson out of Washington State there on the end. And here's a picture. There's Dennis on the end. No, that's Travis. See, man, y'all tell me y'all don't look alike. There's my other two sons down there down there on the end. That'd be Travis and Dennis and Robert Elsner. And then we have Lone Wolf right there, conspicuously had to tip his hat right at that moment. Myself and again David Robertson, and it looks like a gang or something. I don't know, man. Either that looks like a bunch of old boys fixing to go out and go fishing or some shit.
So Mom wanted me to show this in particular photo because she swears me and Dennis are brothers.
Yeah, and y'all do favor. Y'all favor.
Got the same.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know which one to say I'm sorry to.
This is the one you remind me the most of my
handsome fella
grandson Josh.
Is that right? That your grandson looks a little bit like Dennis?
Yes, it's that a whole lot in this picture alike. Yeah. I looked at that and I'm going, how did Josh get down? No, that's got to be Dennis.
It was a fine time had by all, I'm telling you.
How many do you have overall there?
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 9.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. If you count the kids, and we're counting every blue dot that showed up, baby.
There. Hell no, we got to have something bigger.
Yeah, we need to. We need to plan this.
We got to be more central in the country because South Texas could be the complete opposite end of the country.
Indiana, you don't want to get into. Way too fucking Trumpy. I'd almost say Nashville because it's very blue.
Yeah.
But everything around it is very red.
Yeah.
If everybody's got campers, I've got 3.6 acres, and I'm in almost dead center of Arkansas.
Oh man.
Could we have blue stock?
Almost right. Because Arkansas ain't bad for Texas, and Arkansas ain't bad for Tennessee. Arkansas ain't bad for Ohio.
No.
You're only 245 miles from me, Leo.
Arkansas, let me tell you, baby, Arkansas is beautiful. When I went to Arkansas, I just loved it.
Arkansas, all right, yeah. Arkansas, and we have to have at least 150 people saying yes, I'm going.
Yeah, we'll come raid Velda's house.
Make it big.
Come on, baby.
How many acres and how many of us?
Yeah.
Camping shit? Most probably.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I've got it's almost all level. So yeah, there's room for pitch and tents, parking, RVs. I've only got one RV hookup. And we can run extension cords for those who need to run fans.
Yeah.
Well, we can bring a couple of generators, put them outside. Yeah. Ain't you ever been to a NASCAR race? Holy shit,
baby. Yeah.
I've been to a lot of shit, Leo.
Come on, let's do a NASCAR race.
We need to take a little time and figure something out.
Let's figure out this time next year, the same date next year.
That sounds like a plan.
That sounds like a plan. That gives everybody plenty enough time. I think before then, though, I think I might have put out a notice for a Blue Dot meeting down here in Corpus Christi. We've had one before, had a pretty good turnout then. I think it might be time to maybe promote another one. And
that's a beach town I've been wanting to go to for a long time.
Well, I have a pretty good Blue Dot family here in Corpus itself, and so we could do that here.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah, it could be fun.
Go to the beach.
Could meet a place, go down to Snoopy's or something, and hang around and have seafood.
For sure.
Something.
You know what happens with every one of these things where you're sitting here and you're imagining it and you're saying, yeah, I might do that. All of a sudden, all the other shit that should have been priorities by now that you haven't done start getting in front of it. And you go, yeah, I'd like to do that. I wish I could, but oh, fuck. Mm-hmm. But still, what a great idea.
And I can also, we've got the community center. I can rent it out for a day for $25. It's got a great big community center. I can rent it for the day for $25. And we can have and it's got the park right there, and we can have a big barbecue outside.
Well, wait a minute. Monica Burns just put out a notice here. She said, I won the Mega Millions, and I'm going to fly everyone to my house for a meeting. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. Monica, you had a dream that you won the lottery. Well, baby, get after that stuff, Monica. Come on, we're all waiting,
God,
baby.
That gave me heart failure.
She's going to win the lotto, and we're all coming out to her house for a party. There you go. We can dream, baby. I bet, I tell them at HEB, did you find everything you were looking for? No. I was looking for a wagon load of money, but you didn't have it in here.
When you said that to the cashier today at HEB, I was just like, does that joke ever get old to you?
No, because it's a new person every time.
John, lay that one on us one more time.
I ask you, did you find everything you were looking for? And I always tell them no. I was looking for a wagon load of money, but it's not in here. And they always laugh. And then I tell them, and if you knew where it was, you wouldn't be checking me out. So, you got to be honest about that shit. My brother does it all the time out in Tennessee. He plays all the time, and he's got a plan, baby, and I'm included. So there you go. If anything does happen like that, I'm getting an RV, baby, and I'm traveling. I'm coming to see a lot of Blue Dots.
Yeah, we'd be doing the Blue Dot tour.
Yeah, we'd be doing the show from your house. So, in your garage.
Come on, bring that on. We do. We just laughed about that, though. But, John, Travis, we really should do that with the strong ones.
Oh, man.
Randy,
I'm telling you.
There's so many of them. Randy, have you seen what...
No, I'd love to go see Randy. I'd love to go see Richard, yourself, Andy Paguda. I'd love to make that tour, baby.
Yeah.
And do a video with everybody.
And then once we can make a living doing this and getting really in there, we can do the Blue Dot tour and bring everybody along for a tour and
there you go, baby.
Go do.
Everybody get out.
I've got an extra gold wing if you need it.
Oh, kiss my butt. You got an extra one? Lone Wolf, are you shitting me? Do you have an extra one?
I have two, yes.
See, therein, ladies and gentlemen, lies the reason why I don't have one, because there's hoarders out there. They don't need to. They can't ride to, but they have an undeniable desire to have them. I knew a guy that had 5. He's the reason I don't have 2. So, baby,
is the George Carlin of our, I believe.
Lone Wolf, buddy, I'm telling you, he's quite a character, and he is a pleasure to meet. And man, let me tell you, somebody with some stories, baby, you wouldn't believe that shit we'd have to kill you.
And it was definitely one of those unexpected moments where I started talking about water-cooled or radiated-cooled PCs.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I didn't expect to have this kind of conversation at the Blue Dot meeting.
As a little bit of proof there, brought a little, let's call it a recording device that was built in another country, Russia, and was probably highly
full of shit.
I know, I wouldn't do that. Saying about that shit.
Make sure. Are you guys sure he didn't bug you? So when you go home, you could hear everything.
I'm not positive at all, baby. I'm not positive at all.
But
if he wanted to bug you, I have a feeling he could do it.
But get this.
We are on a free network. This network does not cost us anything.
There you go.
It is not particularly secure.
Yeah.
No.
We have all been listened to and recorded.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to that. Yeah.
Period.
John, do you think there's a file on you? Oh, hell
Oh,
yes.
hell yes.
There's a file on my ass, baby.
It's funny though.
Mine too now.
Like, the thing is, though,
guilt by association, baby.
If you are speaking here, you have a file.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's funny though because with the whole
Valerie just said, "I'm safe and just sorry by the rules we have." No, you're not. There's a file.
Excuse me.
And they know every one of our children's and pets' names.
Well, Congressman Nadler says substantial evidence Trump guilty of high crimes and misdemeanors. No shit.
yes.
You reckon?
Oh,
You reckon? Boy, howdy. What a headline. What a headline.
A Louisiana sheriff's officer, a police officer down in Louisiana.
Yeah.
His name is Charles, if I can get his name put out, Responi.
Yeah, I've already tried to find his Facebook.
And on social media said that AOC should be served like, in other words, breaking it down, she should receive a shot.
Yeah, I got a shot for him, all right.
How did he put? No, he did try to put. No, she should take a round.
No, yeah, take
like she used to at.
Yeah, that's the words.
Bar.
Exactly. That's exactly the words.
And that's what we have out there, though. We definitely got that out there, guys. So,
and
this is one. Now here I am going to my parents. Y'all, pull me out of that hole.
Right.
okay, come on back.
Throw your rope.
Rolling. Listen to the sound of our voice. Come back.
Leo, come home.
Go into the light, Carrie.
Yes.
Come.
Boy, howdy shit. Oh man.
Travis ready to bring in a couple people.
Yeah, I've been waiting for Dad to give me the signal.
Give me this. Bring them all in here, baby. Let's talk to everybody.
What? Oh my God! Our girl out in Nebraska just messaged us.
Yeah.
Rebecca Fitzgerald, Rebecca Sue, on if you're friends with her, and it just real steak exclamation point. She is back in Nebraska.
Oh.
And sent pictures of that shit. Oh.
Woo.
I made it.
Hey, I got in.
Ooh, everybody's here. Who said that? Who said that?
I made it. Hey, I got in.
Madaffy, is that you?
You go through the list because I can't read from here.
Well, baby, we got Bernadette. Of course, we got Biker Leo, Blue Dot Emma Guy, Blue Dot Bama
Guy.
Blue. I'm sorry, I'm my eyes. Blue Dot Bama. He's from Alabama, I believe. We got Bud One Man and Jorge Tiebiter in here. Madaffy, Belka,
That'd be me.
and Yogi.
And Jorge is muted.
Jorge, you're muted again, buddy.
Yeah, he's having problems.
I thought I seen. Did you see
this evening?
Buddy Davis in there?
Talked earlier.
Yeah, he was in there earlier, but then he.
God damn it,
He wasn't
buddy.
in the green room, but you ain't said shit.
Oh man, yeah, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Blame that guy over there.
Oh yeah, totally my fault. Jesus.
Way to go, guys.
Did you leave somebody in the freezer again?
Jorge is trying to say something.
Jorge,
Oh, we're good.
how you
Good
doing?
evening.
How you doing, buddy?
You know, I really hated missing the meeting.
Well, we thought about you.
I was like 2 hours from there, and I looked at all you gray-haired guys, and I thought you need.
We needed your pretty
you
face.
needed one brown-haired, long-haired hippie in the picture.
We could have used one, buddy. Your name came up. Your name came up. We talked about you. We sure did. We talked about a lot of y'all. You like that? We talked a lot about. Yeah, we did.
Well,
Did you eat a rib for me?
Yes, ma'am. What was that, Jorge?
I have my annual meeting with Dr. Whiplash on Friday.
Oh, there you go.
At the Puerta de la Muerta clinic where I go.
Oh, yeah.
And,
House of Death, baby.
La Muerta, yeah, the door to death clinic.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you never know what this is going to cost. So I had to.
No, take care of your health, buddy. Got to take care of your health.
Well, you know, I don't trust this guy as far as I can throw him.
Shit, not as far as you could spit, buddy.
You know.
No.
Yeah. So, it's with Seton Group, which is like, you know, they're going to pass you around to everyone that works for Seton up there.
Yeah.
Because it's a corporate deal. And then,
yeah, because every one of them specialists refers you to another specialist.
Oh, yeah. It's oh, you got insurance? Come this way. Oh, we love you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
oh, yes.
Yeah.
Walk through this door.
Hop on the gurney. We'll take it.
Yeah, hop on the gurney. That's right. Yeah.
Door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3.
Yeah, you're busted. Yeah, it's Officer O'Malley.
Yeah.
Yeah. See how many people remember that one.
That was Fireside Theater, wasn't it?
That was Cheech and Chong on.
What? Oh, was it that? Was it Cheech? It wasn't Fireside.
No, I think it was Cheech and Chong. A long time ago, they did an album.
No,
and
I think that was Cheech and Chong, I think.
Yeah.
But it was.
Yeah, door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3, Bob. You know, come on, Bob.
That had to be on Big Bamboo then.
Yes, it was. It's right there. It was on that album. Yeah, along with Dave. Dave's not here, man.
Yeah,
Dave's not here. Yeah, was wondering how many people would get that reference right there. Door number 3, it's Officer O'Malley. You're busted. Yep, I'd love that.
I got that reference.
Yep, there you go. There you go. We're all a bunch of old hippies. We know. We know what's cooking. Yeah.
Oh, John, are you going to be able to cut your beard in 2020?
I'm going to cut this sumbitch off with a weed whacker as soon as we get his ass out. I don't want to. I'll tell you that. I'm telling you the absolute truth. I'm at that point where I really don't want to because I like it. I play with it constantly. I think, you know, I'm the thinker. It just, you know, it's like, you know, that kind of culture. Yes, I understand fully what you understand.
Face
you know,
full of ugly.
Yeah, well, you know, you can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear, but it hides a lot of my ugly. And but no, man, a deal is a deal. When he's gone, this thing goes. But we're gonna not just gonna shave one day and show up without it. No. We want
That's gotta be a party, man.
It has to be done live, and that's what we're gonna do. As a matter of fact, my plan is to find a barber shop that is has a friendly enough barber that's not gonna cut my throat.
I will attend that if it is within the continental United States of America. I will attend that.
There you go. We're gonna shave that sucker off and be happy to do it.
Yes.
But you know, as several of us were talking this weekend. You know, that's when we take him out, when we get him out of our house, you know, that's when the work is going to start. And the people that we are going to elect to put in there, in the White House, in the Senate, and in the House, those are the people that are going to have a lot of work to do.
There's a thing right there, though. Once
it'll take years to fix
it has to be
yes,
not just the White House, but the Senate, and maintain the House of Representatives. Yes. And as soon as we do, we break this motherfucker up.
There you go.
We turn this into more parties.
Sorry, Bill, that just won't work.
We turn this into more voices. We turn this into less money.
Yeah.
And we turn this into
let's fix this shit.
Dave, every time we've talked about this, the way they have it there, where they have to have a plurality government, that means they have to concede some. They work better.
Right.
We need that.
We need to go.
All I know is
ping ponging we've been doing is not good.
What's that?
On election day in 2020, my van holds 5 passengers, and it will have 5 people in it going to the poll.
There you go, Jorge. We appreciate the shit out of that. Take somebody with you.
Me and my family.
There you go. Make it a family thing.
My boys and friends. We'll all go together.
That's it.
They're trying to make that illegal.
Yeah, they're trying to make that illegal. You can't show up with more than 2 people in your vehicle. Kiss my ass. Watch me.
You can't do what?
Yes, that's right.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
No. Someone got some explaining to do.
Yeah, lots of explaining. Like, tell me that isn't just, outright discrimination and shit. Just outright wanting to cheat. That's all the Republicans have, baby. That's it. Anything that you get.
The buses that bring senior citizens down, they have to park a block away and then walk.
That's what they're trying to do, is stop people from coming from nursing homes and stuff like that.
Well, you know what?
How fucking un-American is that? I fixed it, Belda.
I want to fix it.
And we'll just park around the damn corner and walk to the courthouse.
Yeah, I'm voting, baby. I don't give a shit what anybody,
Yeah, you tell me I can't vote here.
Right, because I rode here with somebody else.
Kind of deteriorating. I can't understand what's being said.
Uh-oh.
So I am going to bid you all adieu.
All right, adieu there, Leo.
I am going to ask you to figure out how to share that thing from Biker Wisdom, the thing with the flag upside down.
Will do.
Watch the reaction of the Trumpers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then bring them out.
Set their hair on
show
fire.
wait a minute. I'm fooling you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll for sure share that shit.
I'll share that shit. And,
all right, y'all. I'm out here.
And y'all tune in to see Leo Biker Wisdom on Facebook. Go by and check him out. He's always got an opinion. We appreciate hearing from him. And
One of the things that we got to change when this is all said and done is go back to paper ballots.
Oh, yes.
baby,
Nationwide.
I'm ready to do that right now.
And also, one other thing, folks. I gotta say this. So many people have been dumped off of registries. Go down between now and then and make sure your name is still on a register.
Yeah.
Make sure they haven't dumped your ass.
There you go. That's always a good.
Ohio is really bad at that.
What's that, Belka?
Register.
I said Ohio is really bad at that.
Are they?
Ohio started it.
Yeah.
In Kansas.
Yeah, they're using that vote check program.
Texas is. What can you say about Texas?
What's that?
Oh,
They're dumping.
People that come out of up north and register these people. Well, they ban that and register without registering with the county.
If your state allows for mail-in ballots, you should really become a mail-in voter.
That's a good
At
thing.
least,
Yeah.
That has been recommended
in
by
California.
California does it.
You
Washington
can elect to be a permanent mail-in voter, and you will always receive your ballots via the mail. And you receive them prior to Election Day. You have a chance to go over them. You can do them in the comfort of your own home, and you can return them to the polls should you want to go to the polls, or you can simply mail them in. I save a stamp. I go to the polls.
And there's a paper trail.
Yes.
And and I can take a picture of my ballot before I send it in.
There you go.
And
there you go.
there are drop boxes for the registrar's office as well that you can drop them in.
Yes.
Before I get too carried away, I got 3 up here. I want to call out. I want to call out Billy S. Mason, who just pledged $5 on our Patreon page. We appreciate that so much, Billy. And we also want to call out Diana Mallory, who also is a $5 Patreon, and Patricia King, who is also a $5 Patreon. So we want to thank all 3 of those who joined our Patreon family. It is how we're paying the bills. It's what keeping the show going and allows us to do this. And we appreciate every one of our Patreon members and those that donate to the show to keep it going. It's so important, and it keeps a progressive voice on the air, baby. So, we're trying, baby. We're trying.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to send you another box of beer.
Hey, any beer is accepted anytime. Just want to put that out there. Just want to put out there.
Next time I'll I'll send you a variety pack. So
I love this beer. For those of you who don't know already, this beer right here is called Save the World beer. And as soon as I decide to save the world, it's the last one. It's the last one available anywhere. So if I open this and drink it, well, we saved the world. But I don't want to save it today. No. I don't want to save it today. I haven't opened that one because he sent me two, and I drank one. It was real good, and it's like it was from Jorge. It's from the beautiful scenic Tire Biter Ranch, and I appreciate the shit out of it. So, but there will come a time when I'll look at it and go, fuck it. Let's drink it.
Yeah, drink it.
It might be the day we get his ass out, but I'll never get rid of the bottle. That's for damn sure.
I'll send you some more, man.
I appreciate it, Jorge. Don't put yourself out, but
Texas Beer Company too.
There you go. Yeah. Listen, I'd just be supporting my state. That's what it would be. So,
yeah. Local stuff.
That's right. That's right. Remember the Alamo and open that beer for me.
Good people doing good stuff here locally.
You can tell when people put pride in their work when they're small breweries like that. You know, they put their work and their heart and soul into that shit, and you can taste it. You know,
Save the World though is just radical, okay? Because they're donating all their profits to charity, like Habitat of Humanity and all kinds of good stuff, you know.
Right.
And it's the only philanthropic brewery in America.
Well, you know, I always say if you can support local small business, that's what you need to do anyway. You know,
oh yeah, but
if
you know, people with the right attitude.
Yeah.
You know, it grabs your heart. You know.
Right. It does. It does.
I'm not particularly religious, but these people are, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine, baby.
I love what they're doing.
Yes. Yes.
That's what it's all about.
Yes, that's what it's supposed to be about. Doing good work.
You know? That's all it is.
You mentioned Matthew 25 to them right wingers, and they get mad.
Matthew 25. See, I can't quote a verse.
Yeah, what's that verse?
Which one's that?
Matthew 25 is how you treat the poor people.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I just know certain, you know, like it says in there that you should save a quarter of your field for the poor, for those that don't have it. You know, whatever you do, you should give part. And that's the sad thing is there are people in this country that are in a position to do a whole lot more with their money, and they don't. To them,
like pay a living wage.
Yeah, like pay a living wage, stuff like that. You know, the disparity when we talk about income, you know, the disparity between what the guy gets down on the floor that's doing the work and the guy that's sitting in the top office up there. You know, that's what ruined this country, is the greed at the top that took it all and did not want to share the wealth with the bottom, with the worker people that are doing the job, that are creating that wealth. And, you know, we have to change it. And it's being changed. You know, $15 minimum an hour, that's damn good. Let's start right there. But there are a lot of other things that makes that $15 an hour a livable wage, and that is health insurance and so many other things, and education, you know, how you spend that money.
Affordable housing.
Yes, affordable housing. That's a big thing. Affordable being the key word in there. You know, talking to some of our blue dots that are in some areas of the country, especially like in California and whatnot, Washington area, D.C., if you're living out in there, baby, the rent is high. And
that's why I'm in Modesto, because I can't afford to live in the Bay Area anymore.
Yeah, you can't afford to live there. Shit, I can't, you know, I barely have, you can afford to drive by and look at that shit, you know, with the gas prices in some of them places. So,
that's where at Bell, California.
Where's that in California, Bell?
Well, that's why he left it. Bell.
Oh, that's why you bailed out.
I got out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would too, baby. I lived out in San Jose area, in the Bay Area, up by San Francisco in the early '70s, And I lived in Mountain View, which was a little old tiny little town outside, out in the way off. Rent was cheaper than in San
part
Jose.
of my territory.
There you go. That's where I lived. And now what's Mountain View? That's Silicon Valley, baby. Yeah,
Silicon.
Yeah, Silicon Valley.
Half of the Bay Area is Silicon Valley now.
Yeah, everywhere around that area.
Anything in the Bay Area they refer to as the Silicon Valley now.
Ain't that
it used
something?
to be just South Bay, Palo Alto to San Jose.
Yeah, and those are names I remember. Palo Alto, darn it, I hit Santa Clara over on the other side. Yeah, Cupertino, Half Moon Bay,
Saratoga.
Cupertino, that's where Maple is.
Is that right? That's where I worked at a pipe and tobacco shop. If these pipes that you see me smoking here, I've had for 45 years or more. That when I worked in a pipe shop, and I've kept my.
Where was the pipe shop?
It was in. I can't remember. It was in Cupertino. It was in an outside mall area, walking mall, but all the shops were. You had to get through from the outside. It was not an enclosed mall.
It wasn't in Valco. It was.
No, I can't remember what street it was on.
Not Town and Country.
But I'm sure I looked really
I know
spiffy.
what you're talking about, I think.
19, 20 years old, standing around holding a pipe, wearing an ascot and a smoking jacket. Are you shitting me? But that was the clientele. Cupertino was a rich area.
Hey.
A proper.
Yeah, it was.
Proper hat.
Yes, I was properly attired for. How you do, sir? Can I interest you in that pipe? Like I knew what the hell I was talking about.
Ascot? Are you kidding me?
No, buddy. My boss made me wear it. He wore one too. He had a smoking jacket and an ascot. And it looked like me. I've been smoking for what? A year, maybe? Not even that.
5 minutes.
Yeah, not long at all. I was very interested in learning how to blend tobaccos and stuff because it was rather interesting. And
there's nothing better than walking into a tobacco store.
Oh man!
And the smell is
I love the smell of fresh tobacco.
Yeah.
Oh God, it just smells wonderful.
Oh, I had my own blend. I smoked. It was a Cavendish with a little bit of Turkish in it, a little bit of Perique, and Perique is a tobacco that there's like 1,000 tobaccos. But it's a cooling agent. If somebody came in and said, "Oh, it's a great taste, but it seems to be a hot, it burns." We put a little Perique in there, and it burns slower, and it cools the smoke down a little bit, and adjust it. But my boss,
my dad.
Go ahead.
My dad's was the cherry blend.
Cherry blend, yeah. A lot of people bought.
Oh, I remember that one. My uncle used to smoke the cherry.
I have a Canadian pipe, a Job Canadian pipe out there in my shop, and that's I smoked in it in a pipe smoking competition, and that was enjoyable. It's not easy. You have 3 grams of tobacco, 2 matches, and 1 minute to use both matches. After that, it's whoever can keep their pipe lit the pipe lit the longest, and I lasted a little over an hour, and then just fizzled out. I was burning wood at the bottom, baby, because I could test it. I could taste it. I was trying to keep smoke coming out of my mouth. But, yeah, it was pretty neat. But this old gentleman went with like 3 hours. So for over 3 hours, you got a really nice park setting in this little mall, like with wine and cheese being passed around because there were other vendors in that mall that would come out with their, the deli down the road or around the corner, It was a really nice thing, in a very high class.
Because I went to a Grateful Dead concert in 1969.
Can I say something? I just want to say thanks, Travis. Discord is giving me hell.
It's no problem. Continue, Jorge.
Okay, thank you.
Anyway, I went to a Grateful Dead concert in 69.
Oh, kiss my. Grateful Dead.
I never smoked tobacco out of a pipe. I never did,
Out of a butt.
I've chain smoked cigarettes and they're gonna kill me.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Yeah.
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 But I never, and my pipes never have tobacco.
Well, that's what I have in this one, Jorge. You wouldn't insinuate anything else, being where we're from. I'm trying to remember what it was that Thomas sent me. It'll come to me sooner or later. I hope he's painting up a storm right now.
What's up, Dennis?
Is that blue glowed the LED strip?
Yes, I believe it is.
You believe it is? You can turn around and look at it.
Oh, I know it is. All I have to do is look at the screen right there. I see it, baby. I see it. Turn it another color. Let's turn it another color. He's got a remote control over there in his hand. And, see there, it changed a little bit. There's a little bit of yellow or goldish. No, that's red. That's red. Republican.
That's what you should do when he's pissed.
Get that shit out of here. Yeah, when I get pissed, turn it red. Yeah, John's going off his shit. What are you going to do?
Put it on red.
Oh, there you go. Now we're in the dark. Yeah. Well, welcome to the rest of the show. We've lost power. No, we ain't lost power. Wait a minute. What are you doing?
Travis, yellow is warning. John's fixing to go red, and when it goes red,
there we are.
Anger,
blue, baby.
There you go.
There you go. Getting into different colors. What's this pipe got in it?
I thought that thing was the coolest toy.
Diana Mallory, baby, thank you very much. Just donated $10 through Super Chat, and she said, thank you for this Blue Dot family. I don't feel so lonely now. Blue Dot in Ohio, baby, you're surrounded by Blue Dots. We have a lot of Blue Dots up in Ohio, and baby, we appreciate that donation. It goes a long way, baby. Every dime anybody sends into this show is well spent, I guarantee you. But thank you very much. What's that, Jorge?
I forgot to.
We love the Blue Dots wherever
we
they
are,
come
baby.
from.
We are a worldwide organization. We are worldwide, baby. We got, people all around the world.
What were you going to say, Dennis? It sounded like you came across.
Oh, I was going to say something before I forgot. I was going to ask John to show everybody his belt buckle.
I ain't wearing pants.
The secret's out.
I'm not wearing pants, Dennis. Thanks. John, stand up and walk out of the room. No, I won't. I got a shirt on. That's enough, baby. It's hot in here. No, I got my shorts on. My buckle on the stuff I can't do no more. Hold on. Let me go get it. And I'll bring it up.
Oh man, you're making him bid up.
Aren't we? Are we going to see John in shorts?
No, wait, actually, because we had to move the camera around to get all these wires put together and all that. I'm trying to, and for some reason I am not. Yeah, because Dad decided, you know what, Travis, you should take all the streaming equipment to San Antonio so we can do a show. And we never did it. I lugged that stuff around everywhere. And, we got caught up in the moment, like talking to everybody was just such a treat. And a very relaxing, therapeutic experience because it's that reassurance that, you're not alone thinking the way you do. Especially when you live out in an area like we do where it's just consistently red and just...
You're alone.
Yeah, exactly. Alone to the point where you don't even trust going out anymore, so, because,
I was there too.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Travis,
Yes.
I've got a 10 by 20 tarp that's got 4 sides on it that you can set up equipment in.
Oh, no kidding. We can do like a Blue Dot, like, a Blue Dot freaking fest or something. Like, we'll have bands and stuff come out and play. We want to thank Rick Davis for donating $1.99 through Super Chat. Thank you very much, Rick.
Thank you, Rick. We appreciate that, buddy.
You walked just in time for that one, for sure.
Yes, I did.
Every dollar helps. That's much appreciated. So you got...
Travis.
What's up, man?
Travis, my son is your age.
Yeah.
He's 28, and he's playing a gig tonight.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, he's playing a gig in Kingsland, Texas tonight.
Oh, love it.
That's awesome.
And I'm about the dad's age, and I can really kind of relate to you guys because my son is the tech guy, and he has a recording set up here in the house.
That's awesome. Yeah, I remember actually you mentioned it before, like you have a whole setup going on in your house.
Oh yeah, he's a tech guy deluxe too.
That's awesome.
They know all the shit, Jorge. That's my tech support.
The tech guys save our ass, don't they, John?
Yes, they do all the time, baby. I'm not shy to say it. And I thought I was seeing double up here, but I'm not. Rick Davis, he did it again. He just donated $1.99 through Super Chat. He just donated $9.99 through Super Chat. I don't know why they take that penny out of there.
I don't know why.
But Rick, buddy, we really appreciate it. Y'all are making this. You help pay for the weekend we just had. We appreciate it very much. Yeah, we had some extra expenses. We didn't have to. We had air conditioning, baby.
Yeah,
that's what we had. I was just so tickled all weekend going up there.
Thank you.
So
again,
did it get it fixed?
We haven't found the leak yet, but he charged it up enough to where it made the trip up there, lasted all day, made it all the way back. As far as I know, it's still fully charged out there, and it was a lifesaver.
So what'd you go run and grab?
Oh, I was detained by, or there was a lovely looking woman walking around out there, so I stopped to engage her.
He grabbed a kiss.
That's what I did, baby. Let me see if I can reach up there. I am kind of proud of it. I got a lot of compliments on the weekend. I don't know if you can see that.
There you go. You got it.
That's my belt buckle, and I made it by hand. And that is 14 welding wires braided together while they're red hot and then bent into a horseshoe. The one I was showing my keychain, there was two things I used to do. I'm very proud of it. Burnt my fingers plenty on it. And they're not easy to do because if you get 14 welding wires and you put them all together on one end, you start heating them up and braiding them. It's wonderful until you get about 2 inches and then you break a rod. So you take that 2 inches, you throw it off to the side and get 14 more welding rods and put them in there and try not to overheat it to where it breaks. And that could happen several times trying to make one. So, but I do. It was my hobby. I love to make belt buckles, and the only guy I can't sell a belt buckle to is one who won his belt buckle. You know, that guy that went to the rodeo and bulldogged and they gave him a buckle. I can't sell him a buckle.
Travis, take a snapshot of it and put it over on Discord.
Yeah, I can do that actually. Hand it over here.
Well, it needs to be polished up is what it needs to be.
Yeah, well, I mean, this ain't a professional phone.
Now, I've got one, as a matter of fact.
Hey, John, if it needs polishing, you haven't been gone dancing enough with your wife.
That's true, baby. That's true. That is an absolute true statement there. I haven't been belly rubbing enough. And that is a true fact, baby. There was a time, though.
That's how you polish the belt buckle in Texas, man.
That's it.
That's what makes them shine the best.
Yeah. Well, that's down here in Texas. It's all about the buckle and the boots, and of course my boots are steel-toed. So.
And the band, and take good care of the waitress.
That's it. That's right. That's right. You got to take care of everybody, baby. Everybody. You got to pay the man. You got to play if you want to dance in Texas.
We were starving, man.
That's it.
We're spending every last buck on buying.
So I got to go to the store. It's that kind of thing. So.
That is pretty. I love that belt buckle.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Bernadette's in the lonely green room.
Uh-oh. I can't even see it.
Oh, Charlotte Peck says, "Do you make custom buckles, John?"
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Once we get back up on our feet, I want to get Dad's equipment back and to where he can start doing this because this question's been asked a lot on the show, and I think it'd be really cool to do the show live while you're working on a buckle. I think that would make for great.
If you notice at the top, on the top tang there, there's a star there. It's
Lone Star.
It's a Lone Star, and it's set inset into the steel, and so yeah, it looks a whole lot prettier. I'll tell you when it flashes the best, in bar light, baby. You walk into a bar with that thing on, it's like little diamonds. They just sparkle down there, and you just puff your chest out.
Rotating glitter ball, man.
Diana Mallory, baby, thank you very much. She just donated $2 through Super Chat and said you're not going to one One me up, Rick Davis. Oh, look, got a couple.
God, you guys don't.
There, baby.
This is not a fight worth fighting for. This is y'all's wallets you're talking
That's
about.
Your wallet. Be
Keep
careful
it
with
civil,
it.
you two.
Yeah, really. Don't be going off the deep end here. We'll have to.
Bidding war, yeah. You got a bidding war going, huh?
Yes, they got a bidding war going on me. Take off the shirt. Okay.
Oh God.
Keep winning.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you. What was that, Alabama?
We don't know if this Trump economy is going to keep winning.
Yeah. Well, this isn't Trump's economy. We have to remind every time about this is Obama's economy that is still chugging along.
That's right.
And what I have a fear of is that stock market. And for those of us who've been around a long time, there's a correction coming. You can't ride that wave forever. It's gonna make a hit, and it's gonna make a drop sometime. We don't want it to. Nobody wants it to, but it will one day. Anyway. Yep, that was my hobby: making buckles, earrings, bracelet. Travis wore his bracelet.
Jesus Christ! I told you two to mellow out.
Are they at it again? Rick Davis he's pushing the ante. Baby just donated $9.99 through Super Chat. Rick, we really appreciate y'all are being so kind to us.
Y'all are being kind, but you're fighting each other. Yeah. Stop it.
Stop it. We'll have to send you to the corner. All right, now, Diana.
Don't make me turn this
around. Don't make him force you to get back now, darling. You don't have to do that.
Put them in timeout.
Yeah, we're going to put y'all in the corner now. We're going to make y'all put your noses together and smile at each other until y'all quit.
Or worse. We're going to make you say something nice about one another.
Yeah, y'all have to talk about each other. We appreciate that so much.
We love everybody equally, damn it.
Yeah, that's very sweet of y'all. We appreciate it so much.
Jesus Christ.
It is. I can't say it enough. It's what's paying the bills right now, baby. It's what's keeping us going. And so, yes, we appreciate that very much. And it allows us to keep pushing the message and stuff, because if not, that's going to have to go get me a job here pretty quick. And I don't want to do that. We've built this family up, and I want to stay right here. And I believe that the more we keep, because like I've told y'all before, baby, I'm a cheerleader. That's what I am. I just want to motivate everybody and remind them every damn day. This is not normal. We're better than this shit. We can do better than this shit, and it's up to us to do it. And we have to keep that message going, that it's up to us. We write this freaking story, not them. We do.
Sure.
And I want a better story than what's in the news nowadays. Yeah. But we got shit to look forward to this week coming up, baby. We got Robert Mueller that's going to be testifying, and that's going to create a little stink bomb in there for Donnie. And Trump makes surprise appearance at wedding reception. Oh, wonderful. He busted somebody's wedding.
Damn it, you two. I told you to stop it.
There's Diana. She donated $10 through Super Chat and said, LOL, leave the shirt on, John. I'll leave the shirt on. Thank God for that, Diana. I thought I was going to have to get on the table or something, baby. We appreciate the shit out of you. I swear, all of you that donate to this show. It helped us go to San Antonio for that meeting. Y'all's donations.
I'm putting up a challenge, man. I'm gonna put up a challenge.
Let's
see how much. Let's just see how much somebody will pay.
That's right. John wants to go to Vegas. Let's all. No, John's not going to Vegas.
Yeah. And let's see what you pay to see John wearing shorts.
Oh Lord, nobody wants to see these legs, baby. Nobody wants to see these legs. These are long gone in the annals of.
Yeah, that's a no deal. I've already seen it.
Yeah, all right. Don't be spreading that shit around. Just hey, somebody's got a picture of me in shorts, probably. Yes, I wore shorts.
My sight's already fuzzy. I don't want to go blind.
Yeah, you don't want to go blind. No. There's a white legs. I'm telling you, there's parts of me.
I don't have my sunglasses in here, everybody. I have to duck my head behind the monitor.
I've been trying to wear shorts out in the sun, though, trying to get them.
Real quick, John. On a serious note, for a second.
Oh shit.
Charlotte was asking about your custom belt buckles, and she was like, "Why don't you do them?"
Well, because I can't do them anymore.
Yeah, I mentioned that you had to get rid of your welder, and she was mentioned. Do we need to to start a GoFundMe so you can get another one.
No.
And I told her I wanted to say it so you can explain your feelings about GoFundMe.
We have a large family here, darling, and as you can see tonight with Diana and Rick, there are some that go. I don't want a GoFundMe page. That's not why this is formed. You know, if you want to donate through Patreon, we appreciate it so much. Super Chat, we get donations in the mail. All of that goes to keeping our house going, and I'm not making bones about it. We're not making a lot of money. As a matter of fact, my pay just got cut a little bit, so we're going to have to make up for it. But that's what this, we so appreciate that. But a GoFundMe page, it can ask too much, and there's too many, and the number would go up too high, and I'm not worth that shit.
No,
you know,
and for something as trivial as a welding machine is too.
There are many
much.
in our family that are in need of a lot of shit, and in our own family.
Look, in the long run, if you want to help support the show and you want to see something like that, donate to the show. Because buy a T-shirt. You know, we got a Teespring store. We got the donation system. We want to, we're working.
I don't mind working for it, baby.
Yeah, that's.
If I have to get up here on the table, Belda, I'm telling you, man. Y'all don't want to see. I'll threaten. I'll get on the table if you don't donate.
Basically put, though, we want to do this. We're trying to not only be informative but entertaining and being with you as much as we can.
Watching a Firebird and a Daisy Dukes. Pepsi Max, what the hell are you talking about? Eating a hamburger? Oh, shit.
That is very specific, and I'm
worried about you, buddy.
I would almost be for that, but I would have to see it, so no way.
Yes, ma'am.
Next summer, we'll build a stage, and then we'll have somebody playing music, and you can get out there and do some scooting
baby, I can do
scooting
that.
in shorts.
No, well, there you went. There you went and ruined it, baby. There you go.
Cut off shorts.
Yeah, cut off.
I am not playing the music. You hear me? I'm not going to be anywhere near that.
Hire a
I
stunt
cannot
double.
unsee that. Thank you.
I'm gonna go hire a 20-year-old guy. Yeah, that's me. Just stick this beard on there. Tell him you're me. Get out there. Keep your head down so nobody knows. Yeah, I'd have to hire somebody. This ain't pretty anymore.
Cowboy hat, keep your face down.
That's it. That's it. Wear the hat and just keep your face down.
I figure you've already been told on. Lone Wolf said you're about 6'2", probably weigh about 120 pounds, soaking ass wet.
Soaking ass wet, baby. I'm a toothpick. Well, actually, I got to stick up myself. I hover around 160. I dropped. When Mama met me, I weighed 155. And I basically stayed around that. I hovered up to close to 170 one time. But, baby, and I eat like a horse. I mean, I'll eat anything.
I hate you.
I love you, darling. But, yeah, I've never had a problem with that. For me, it's always just been, I'm scared. Yeah, it ain't pretty, though, baby. I'll go look in the mirror. This ain't nice anymore. Shit, what happened?
Anytime I look at food and I put it past my lips, it goes straight to my hips, and that's just like it.
You got beautiful hips, baby.
Grab on the hips.
That's it. The hips are there for a reason, baby. And that's why I love that song. It's all about the bass,
Oh, great. Copyright
That's
strike.
it. There you go. Gotta hit this video. You can't make money on this one because you done sung a song. Kiss my ass. I want to notice on my timeline. I have been,
songs on
yeah, every song's on there. I've been getting posts from Aldine lately, and I know that don't mean shit to nobody, but he's been posting. I love the fact that the man is still alive, and I loved his music when I lived in Freer, when I was roughnecking, when I was living that steel-toed life, baby, and that's what his songs are. I wasn't noticing he's posting, and I'm glad to see him. If y'all ever get a chance to listen to Aldine, just do that, because there's my music, baby. I love a lot of music, but that just, it puts me to work. I know where I'm going. I know where my place is in life. It's steel-toed shoes, baby.
If you get permission from the artist, you don't have that problem anymore.
Yeah, I tried that.
Yeah, the thing is, though, is like, especially if it's a song that sounds like another song, it's all done by bots.
Yeah.
If you don't have the...
Oh, damn it.
Oh, what was that?
I was trying to post a different link and the belt buckle.
Oh, wow, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I like, you know what I do like? Because I did this for years. I like walking into town, and occasionally I will run into one of my buckles. And of course, now, especially nowadays, they don't remember what I look like. I was some guy on the side of the road with an umbrella selling belt buckles. But I like to point, hey, nice buckle you got there, buddy. Where'd you get that? And I had one guy, not only one guy, and I've caught several people, at HEB or something where they bought it. Their wife bought a buckle for him or something, and this one guy said, "I made it."
Ooh, nah.
I didn't say anything. I didn't jump his ass because he had a lady friend there with him, or his wife, or whatever it was. So I didn't want to embarrass the man, but I walked away thinking, "Oh, you jerk! That's mine. I can tell you. Turn it over. It's stamped with my initials." If there's any question, every one of my buckles is stamped with my initials.
You should have said something. That's your work.
No, that's, well,
you should have just said, well.
And too bad you didn't have yours on so you can go, oh, did you make this one too?
I should have said something to the effect of, I made one just like that. On the inside, it's got initials stamped on there.
That's what I would have said.
No, I can't do that to people's shit.
Yes, you can.
Silence is golden.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to embarrass him in front of his girlfriend. Shit. Yeah.
I don't know. As an artist who see other artist friends get their work ripped all the time, that it's always going to be a thorn in my side to see people do that shit.
I made like keychains. I made a lot of keychains, and because there's a lot of people. Because I always tell them, if you want me to make you something personal, give me something personal. And I tell them, if you have a retirement pin or some little piece of jewelry that you are emotionally attached to, well, I could mount that in a horseshoe, and where it is a keychain or a belt buckle and stuff like that. It's I always try to entice people to get things. If you're going to have something made, make it personal. I tell that
make it personal.
Yeah. I told the guy one time he was going to get his first tattoo, and I have a few tattoos. So he goes, John, what about tattoos? Yeah, they hurt. Don't let anybody tell you they don't. They hurt. I've never seen anybody jump out the chair, but do they hurt? You damn right they hurt, and especially in some places they hurt a lot. But this guy, when he came to me, did I have any suggestions? I said, yeah, do whatever. Think about the things that you love in life, and maybe get a tattoo about that kind of thing, because it's the first one, and I wanted to make sure you got something good. And he come back to me and he said, well, I love music. So he showed me this tattoo of some musical notes. And I told him, and I love this because he did it. I told him, I said, well, if you're going to put music, why don't you pick a song that means something in your life, and get the sheet music to that song and give it to a good tattoo artist, and he can put that on you. And well, that gave him an idea, and he got a song that his mother used to sing to him. He got the sheet music for it, took it, and got that thing tattooed all the way around his arm, along with the words under that thing will live forever with him. And I liked it. I told him, because he was a black fella, and I told him, you remember some white guy gave you that idea? Some white boy gave you that idea. He was actually Emmett Smith's brother-in-law. Emmett Smith used to play for the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. And that was the guy was Emmett Smith's brother-in-law that I used to work with. Yeah, he's a real nice guy. But
John, if I could steal a couple of seconds here.
No, you got to take a minute, or it's nothing. Okay, a few seconds.
I've noticed in the YouTube chat, there's some people that kind of feel bad because a lot of people are donating tonight.
No.
And I know that you say this all the time, and having met John in person.
Yeah.
Donations aren't necessary. He appreciates the hell out of them. They're all heartfelt. But the biggest respect paying to John is just tuning in and watching him.
The most important and precious thing that you can give me is your time and your ear. We so appreciate the donations, but I don't want anybody to ever think that they are obligated or need to be called out. Baby, it's not necessary, and it's nothing.
You got to think of something here. It's like, not to downplay donations whatsoever, but it's not what drives this family. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is this. Think of it this way. All of y'all, the biggest impact y'all have made on us so far, other than just simply tuning in, is on YouTube. We've made it over 1 million total views on all of your videos.
Yeah.
And that, fathoming the idea of 1 million.
1 million times people have watched. That's something.
That is more amazing than anything else. And that's why we continue doing what we do.
Thank you, Rick Davis. I appreciate it, buddy. I really
right
do.
down there from the shed, it's a river, you know?
It is out my yard.
That's something.
Yeah.
That's something.
Well, I didn't start this for money, and I don't do it for money. I do it for T-shirts.
I just did beer, you know?
For the T-shirts. We got to show everybody the boxes that of fans, sending shirts and stuff.
I wanted to hang up all the T-shirts out there on the fence and take a picture with all of those T-shirts.
But more importantly, what I would rather do is the boxes underneath, because I got them underneath me right now because they're good reminders. It's all the fan letters.
Oh, Lord.
I think when we redo this room, we're going to do one of the walls complete, ceiling to floor, all the letters and stuff we've gotten from everybody.
Some of the things that have made me most proud about doing this are far from anything that is financial or and some of the letters I get, some of the stories that have been written to me in the stories of some of y'all's lives out there is just some of it is heartbreaking, some of it is heartwarming. There have been letters I've received that you break down and your heart breaks and shit. And I've encouraged Dennis to turn on, to use his voice. I've encouraged a lot of people to try to turn on your voice, but it comes with a lot of. It'll humble your ass. You're not nobody. I'm nobody. I'm nobody. Shit, man. We got people in this family that I can't even hardly believe they know my name. We're not on the same social economic ladders. They're far above me, and that doesn't make them any different than the rest of us out here. It's there's a lot of us that struggle. There's a lot of us that it's a job getting through this life sometimes, baby, and every one of us knows that. And it's the donations are just a side benefit. They help us tremendously, but it's not what drives this family. What drives this family is knowing that every one of us out here is on the same page, baby. We believe the same things. We dream the same things. We want the same things. And we know that as long as we fight for them, it's attainable. We can do this. We can push it farther than it has ever gone before. And we're ripe for that. In this day and age, we know the technologies we have. Travis and I was joking about, wouldn't it be great if we have high-speed rail? We could go to San Antonio in a heartbeat. Hell yes. There are things in this country that we need to fix in our institutions, in our society, in our infrastructure. There is so much that this country can do, but it takes the people that want it done and demand that it be done. Whether we're talking about the sender back comments or we're talking about high-speed rail. We're never going to get to that utopia. We're never going to get to that perfect country unless we take it there. And that's what this is about. And if you want to do something for me that just means the world to me, reach out down here in the comments, because I watch y'all. I'm at that point, I can't answer everybody's comment. At the end of this video, there'll be 600 comments there. I'm going to try to read as many of them as I can. But what warms my heart more than anything else, what gives me such pleasure, is when I see people reach out to each other and say, hey, I like that comment, or hey, I used to live in that area, and they make that connection. And that's what this Blue Dot family is. That was a meeting in San Antonio this weekend. It's that connection that we all have, that we don't have to know each other, but if we all got to the same place, we can walk into that room knowing you're amongst friends and family. And that's what means so much to me. So, okay, enough of that mushy shit. Let's move on.
John, and thank you for allowing all of us to participate in a live show to be able to speak.
I want. That's what I wanted this to be when we started the live broadcast, was to be able to have Blue Dot family members come in and just bullshit. If you want to bullshit about Donnie, we'll bullshit about Donnie. If you want to talk about your grandma's cookies, baby, I'm all ear. That's what a family does. The conversation drifts all over the place. If you went to a family meeting at your family reunion, you'd be talking about all sorts of shit. Well, that's what we do, baby.
Like fur-bearing trout in
like
Aliens
fur-bearing
in Area
traits, and we need to see them aliens.
Look at the White House.
And the cops sitting in the corner.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And, well, you know, you got to keep an eye on it.
That cop is knocking at your front door.
Yeah, there you go.
What was that Blue Dot Bama guy?
They're still wanting to storm Area 51.
Yeah. Yeah, they still want to storm 51, man. They still want to go do that.
Again, we got to see them aliens.
Yeah, we got to see them aliens.
Speaking of,
yeah.
How's that Naruto run coming?
That's gonna be the next. Because I just found out. I don't know if I told you.
No, you didn't tell me.
I found out that I don't have jury duty tomorrow. It's been rescheduled for August 5th.
Oh, he's been worried about that all weekend.
So we're starting tomorrow on it. We've been really busy and caught up with stuff the last few days, and I'd be starting on it right now, but I am really tired. So we're gonna sleep.
I thought you were rushing yourself just a little bit much on that.
I did too when he said a week. I knew it when he said it. When it came out of his mouth, I was thinking, you ain't gonna get this done in a week. There's a little bit more. Y'all got to do a storyboard. And I know how it goes.
I have, it's like I strive to do something faster, but a lot of shit has taken place.
Yeah, we got a little
bit off
this
more
week.
than I can chew.
And then I got distracted by getting pulled over by the police and had dedicated money for a trip, and then all of a sudden it turns into, oh, well, you got to be legal. Oh, what do you mean I got to be legal? Shit, I'm just going to San Antonio. It's like, cut me some slack here, buddy. But no slack. But I do feel better, baby. I'm legal. Got my insurance. I've had insurance, but I got my.
Did you get your new insurance card in the truck?
No, but I got it right here on my iPad, and in Texas it says that you can use a electronic device, and so I got it right here, and I also have a picture. I also have a picture of my the receipt I got for going online and buying my my license plate, because they got to mail it to me.
I don't know if there's any sensitive information on that or not, but you don't have to. You don't have to go through the whole process. Yeah. We believe you.
Yeah. Anyway, I got it on my iPad, so if I get stopped again, as long as I have my iPad, I'm terrible at that shit. Yeah, I get notified. I get my new card in the mail. Where's it at? It's over there in that pile of shit over there that I ain't looked at yet. So that's my
Travis.
Yes, Dennis.
People are asking for I gave the link already, but just in case you want to say it, the t-shirt link, because everybody's interested in t-shirts.
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. So let me pull this up really quick.
We appreciate you asking.
Yeah, really. So we have God, I gotta click so many things. Here we go. So the link, if you see on Facebook or YouTube, wherever Dennis posted it, Dennis Valadez, just so you know, it's the link. It is Teespring, that is TEE spring.com /stores/ a blue dot in Texas. And we got plenty of shirts. We got stickers, hoodies, coffee mugs. We got the He Needed Slappin' Law, or I support the He Needed Slappin' Law shirt. The standard Are You Shitting Me? We've got some cartoon parodies. We got the normal Blue Dot logo, and we got more merchandise on the way.
What happened to the I'm a proud member of the Blue Dot family?
Oh, that one didn't make it on here because I lost those designs. I don't know what happened to them, but we can remake them really quick.
We can make that again.
Yeah. We have a big lineup of plans because my girlfriend did a lot of these did all the cartoon design work, and we keep reading some suggestions from the comments of, like, Jenny kicking the shit out of Trump or something. Yeah. So we're working on.
We're gonna have one with Jenny kicking Donnie in the butt.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So if you see a link from one of our moderators on YouTube or Facebook, it's going to be Teespring, TEE spring.com /stores/ a blue dot in Texas, and go check out our merch. We'll be having more very soon and all that good stuff.
That's why we don't mind working for the Val Wood did get a shirt a long time ago. I remember that, dear.
It was so cool seeing David wearing your shirt when he popped up.
Yeah,
it was
he popped up over there and he was wearing my shirt.
I was like, wow. That is
pretty
also
cool.
What's up?
Find the ugliest hats and send them to Travis.
There you go. Make it the ugliest hat you can find. Make him wear it on the air.
Oh, well, anybody who sends me anything, I'm going to bring it on the air. And if it's a hat, I'll wear the hat.
I have.
We'll make it like the ugly Christmas sweater trend.
Yeah, I will wear all the hats. Yes, Velda.
My husband got from our daughter Chris a hat.
Yeah.
He's had it now for over 23 years and still wears it. And he says it says my gun cleaning hat, and it's got bullet holes in the top of it.
There you go.
I love it.
There you go.
That's awesome. That's actually a really clever idea. I like it.
He wears it all the time.
That's awesome. But the question is, were they real bullet holes? I mean, was it an accident?
We're not talking.
Yeah, we're not.
That kind of accident. I get it.
Yeah, we're not releasing any evidence at this time.
Nope.
I plead the fifth.
There you go.
There you go.
I cannot state.
Everybody has that right to.
By the way, I want to point out, I also got a pocket constitution from Robert Elsner. Yeah, he made sure that I had.
He passed a few of those out. It was like, damn, look at that.
Yeah, everybody
awesome.
that was there got a pocket constitution, so in case you get pulled over by the popo, you can just whip it out and go, hey, wait a minute here, goddammit, I know my rights. You don't have. And about the time he's clicking them handcuffs on you. And we appreciate it. But Robert was a real nice guy. I was glad to meet him too. It's just we had a great time up there. I wish everybody could have made it.
We're gonna have another one.
We're gonna make another one. We're gonna maybe. I think you should have Jenny pissing on Donald Trump's head. BB, your mind is I like it. I like your mind.
It's like I like your enthusiasm, but we may want to tame it down just a little bit.
No, I don't like that. I like it. I like it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess we can make it.
Taking a dump on his head is better.
Pooping on him.
Yeah.
There's a little something for you, Donnie. Yes, sir.
You know the restaurant, the seafood restaurant that overlooks the Lexington down in Corpus?
Yeah.
Margaritaville?
Yeah, there's Margaritaville. There's Pier 9 right there.
Yeah, they're all right there. It's real nice places.
Oh, yeah.
That could be a good place for the next meeting.
The USS Lexington is right there. The Texas State Aquarium, which is if you like aquariums, Texas State Aquarium is located here in Corpus, and it's a nice. And then there's there's the beach right there. You can sit on the beach, get a margarita, and we'll just talk like shit. We'll talk about everybody, baby.
All right. There used to be places in Rockdale. I don't know how bad.
Yeah, Rockport.
Rockdale is.
Yeah, Rockport.
Rockport.
Yeah. It got hit pretty bad, but I think they're recuperating pretty good. Yeah, they got slammed real bad during the hurricane. Port A is back in business. They're having concerts and stuff down there on the beach and whatnot. That's the place to go. And
Rockport was kind of like ground zero.
Yeah.
And we had friends down there.
Oh, do you? There you go. It's always good to have friends on the beach, baby. It's always good to have friends on the beach. Yeah. Well, we could all end up at the scenic Tire by the Ranch too. Located conveniently right outside of town at the end of the dirt road.
We'll put you up as best as we can.
Well, I'll tell you what. Our family is one that Lord have mercy if we all got together at the same time. There ain't no telling what shit would happen. But on that note, I'm getting the tap of the wrist, which means it's 9:30, which means it's sign-off time. People out in the east or it's already pushing 10:30 at their time.
And we got to get some sleep.
Yes, I am so looking forward to sleeping in my bed tonight. I swear, it was a nice hotel we were in, but man, I couldn't sleep for shit.
Like having your own, sleeping in your own bed.
There was something missing.
In the hotel.
Yeah, my wife. Mama. And I just couldn't get to sleep last night. It took a long time. It didn't help a train going by every once in a while, like Travis pointed out.
Oh my God, every hour on the hour, man.
Here comes the train. Shit, got a lot of train traffic here, but no, we had a great time. But I didn't sleep very well, and I'm looking forward. We love you too, Jorge. We love everybody in this damn Blue Dot family, baby. Every one of us. And it doesn't cost you a dime, and don't think anybody has to donate anything to this show. Your time is the most precious thing you give us, and we are so thankful for that. And a person can't ask for anything more. We're all here in this family, baby. And but we do at the end here. We want to point out some of our Patreon members that donate and those that keep us going. And you know, it's all well received and well spent. I guarantee you. Nobody here is going to Vegas or going out to the bar joint to get.
No, but you know, keeping the lights on and stuff is always
keeping the lights on is a big thing around here. We like that. Electricity, it's a great thing. Don't lose it. You can't live home without it.
Air conditioning is a necessity in Texas.
It is, baby.
Indeed.
And it is, and that is exactly what those donations are doing, is keeping the lights on, baby. I'm not going to lie to anybody about it. We're just in the same boat everybody else is in, and we just we do it day by day. That's what we do. But we adapt, we overcome, we move forward, and that's what we're going to do as a society, and that's what we're going to do as a Blue Dot family. So on that note, like, share, subscribe. I want to thank every one of you for popping in and being
part. You little shit.
Oh, who's a little shit? I know.
My new kitten, it just bit my toe.
Oh, well, there you go. She just let you know who's the boss here. You know.
Yeah.
Got a rise out of you though, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll practice. It'll practice.
Sorry.
That's
no,
okay.
You're good. You're fine.
You're good,
I hope the bite wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Dang it, Velda. There went the demonetization.
There it went. You ruined it all.
Right
it was
there.
right there at the end, Velda, and then you jumped up, and there you go. We're not going to make a dime off this video.
Leo did it. He dropped the ball.
I still say I thought I did it way early on, but who knows?
No,
we'll go
you
to the tape.
Let's go to the tape. It doesn't matter. If it comes out, it comes out. I guarantee you that the little monetization that we make off of this is not that big a deal. It's best that you just let your emotions come on out and play, baby. That's what we're going to do here. Anyway, I'm going to get off so I can go visit my wife. I haven't been with her for a few days, so I'm going to go see her. I love all y'all for tuning in and being a part of this, and for being part of our Blue Dot and YouTube and Facebook family, and our Periscope, if anybody jumped in there. All right, Sarge Tech, peace and love, buddy. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye now.